Hi there and welcome to Economic Observations. My name is Chris. Today is the 28th of January. Thank you so much for watching. This video is sponsored by the Tanzania School Foundation, a nonprofit near and dear to my heart. Hey, and before I get started, if you can like this video or subscribe to this channel, I would greatly appreciate it. Strong winds, high tide, sounds like the stock market, but a blizzard is coming to Massachusetts and we are buckling down. Supermarkets were absolutely crazy today. We are expecting over 24 inches of that fluffy white snow. Gotta love New England. Let's get started. Stock market ended up today. It was down 200 points at one point. It regained that 700 points, up 550 plus, all based on two stocks for the Dow Jones. Visa had strong growth. It was up 22 points today, and that accounted for 145 of those DJIA points that they were up. And Home Depot was up 3% today on news that they hired a new CEO, which accounted for about another 50 of those Dow Jones points when you adjust weight average. So there were really two winners that kind of propped up the Dow Jones. There were a lot of losers on the Dow Jones, so don't be fooled by those numbers, but on average it was up today. NASDAQ was up, also based on strong Apple earnings. A lot of losers in that. Robinhood did sneak up a little bit. It was down 15 points yesterday, up like 5 points today. That won't last too long. I believe Robinhood is going to be bought out. Even JP Morgan was talking that they have some capacity to buy out a company like Robinhood, mostly for its customer base. That is the market today. It is still a Ponzi scheme, and it is not what it seems. It can be drastically down on Monday. We'll have to look and see what happens with futures, but putting money into this stock market today is like going to Vegas and putting money on the roulette table. Buyer beware. You know, these markets over the past 2 years have a way to overstate our wealth. When we look at our apps on our phones and we see, wow, look how much money I have in crypto, or look how much money's in my 401k, or look how much money's in my Robinhood account, or whatever account you may have. It's not yours. It's only on paper. That money is the value it is today. It's not the value it's going to be tomorrow. And I hate to tell a lot of you folks that haven't been around for that long, is that it doesn't always keep going up. There are times that the value can be, let's say, $100,000 today, and it can be worth $50,000 tomorrow. So be careful about that. It overstates our wealth, and sometimes that creates an environment where people overspend based on something that's not necessarily real. It's not real until you liquidate and you hold it in cash, and then there is no risk anymore. You just have inflation that is eating away at your money. So just be careful about that, because a lot of people think they have a lot more money than they really do. And will it be there when you need it? It's anybody's guess in today's market. Very volatile, very uncertain, not a lot of fundamental values. It can blow at any time. There are still massive supply chain issues that are affecting inflation, which I mean the price of things, and it can still get higher. Let's not, joke around about that. But what we're seeing today with shortages of workers and supply chain problems, there is still room for prices to inflate even further. And it might not be relieved until 2023. Another thing, yesterday unemployment numbers came out. 260,000 people lost their jobs last week. And the week before, their numbers were adjusted to 290,000, which was up 4,000. If you look at the 4-week average for unemployment, it was 247,000 jobs lost every week. Every week in January. So when you look at the numbers for January, it's 1 million jobs lost. I'd love to see the job numbers for jobs created in January. I don't think it's going to be 1 million, but this is not necessarily a strong labor market, and many of those jobs lost were good jobs. The jobs that companies don't want to pay people to do anymore. Anyway, something to keep an eye on. I don't think our labor market is that strong, and if there are more jobs than people to work them, it means that nobody wants the jobs because they don't pay them enough. So just be careful what you're told. You know, Jim Cramer and a whole bunch of other people on Yahoo and CNBC, they're telling you it's, you know, buy the dip, buy the dip. Don't buy the dip right now. But this is not financial advice. You talk to your financial advisor. But I'm just saying, if you decide to buy the dip, know that there are risks involved. Don't think that this dip can't dip further. Anyway, on another note, I got a birthday card 6 weeks late from Melissa. I mentioned that it was my birthday when I was writing to her at Christmas time, and she sent me a lovely birthday card signed by all the girls in her program. So, made my day. Doesn't take much, folks. Find your own joy. Be kind. Call someone. Tell them you love them. We'll talk again real soon. As always, I appreciate you. I guess some people don't like my short hair, but too bad. It is what it is. All right. Stay well. We'll talk again real soon. And thanks for watching.